Hi everyone, and welcome to Cup Tutorial Part 2. In today's tutorial we're going to talk about a couple of design aspects to do with your cup and then also add our name onto it. Right, just before we go into adding the text onto it, with your cup design, just a couple of things to think about. Make sure that this part of the handle is actually deep enough or wide enough inside there so that someone can get a couple of fingers into it to actually get a decent grip on it when they're holding their drink. Also, if you're designing your cup to be for hot liquids, you'll want to make it quite a lot thicker, and especially at the base there, whereas of course if it's for cold beverages then it could be a lot thinner. Right, just going into front view there, I'm going to add text and rotate it on the x-axis 90. I'll just move it out to the side so I can see it. I'm going to press tab to go into edit mode, and I'm just going to have Tania on mine. I want to go into the font area and extrude it by I think about 0.3, enter, tab just to have a look at that. Yep, that's quite good size. Right, I'm happy with that the way it is. You guys can play around with yours of course and change your font if you want to, but what I'm going to do, just go into front view, bring that over the front of the cup and then scale it to an appropriate size. And of course when you're putting your name on your cup you need to decide whereabouts it's going to go. If you're right-handed like I am, and I'd hold my coffee cup with my right hand, then obviously by placing my name on this side I'll be looking at it. If I want other people to be looking at it while I'm drinking my coffee, I'd obviously place it on the other side, or sometimes you can even place it on that side there. Okay, so decide where your name is going. Once you've scaled it to the right size, and I've placed mine approximately in the center there, now I might just move it up slightly, and then I'll just move it back. So what you want when you're doing your name is for the front of the letters to be sticking out, but also you want the backs of the letters to be sticking all the way through the cup there, and you'll see why soon. So what I might do is just extrude it a little bit more by 0.4 and just have a look at that. Yep, that's looking great. I think the edges of my letters are through. I'll just pull it back a little bit more. Perfect. Right, now I'll convert that text to a mesh. So Alt-C, mesh from text. Now what I'll do is just right click on my cup. Actually, right click on the text, go to the Boolean modifiers. This time we're looking for the intersect with the cylinder, and if we go apply, so you see what's happened there? The text, sorry, I'll just undo that move. So where the text intersected with the mug has been kept, but all the rest has been deleted basically. So I'll just go into top view now and zoom in a bit. Let's pan down. So when you're applying your letters to your cup, you need to of course think about how far out you want them to be sticking. So you can have them quite close or quite extruded. So I'm quite happy with that placement there. Now the important thing when you're designing your cup is to be careful of the bottoms of the letters. When it prints on the 3D printer, basically the bottoms of the letters, when they print, there's nothing to support them, so you get quite a few like loose bits of plastic at the bottom of the letters, and they look quite untidy. So what we need to do now, I'm just going to go into side view and into edit by pressing tab. Basically what we need to do is take the bottoms of the letters and pull them out to sort of give them a beveled effect at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is go into edge select and wireframe mode. No, that's not going to help, quite difficult to see. And what I actually need to do first is to pull these letters out a bit more so I can see the back of them. At least the back of the bottoms. Tab to go into edit mode, and I want to select that particular edge, and then what you want to do is drag it down. Okay, so you give the bottom of your letter that particular edge. So basically, as it prints these first couple, it's close enough so that it picks it up. So it's not going to get the loopy bit of plastic at the bottom. And then by the time it gets up to here and starts printing there, it's got a base and a support for those letters. Obviously, you need to make sure that all your letters are have a similar sort of bevel or shape to them. So what a few people have done is tried to select all of the relevant ones at the same time, and then of course to pull them down. Now when you're doing the rounded letters, these will take you quite a bit of time and they're quite fiddly. I'm not going to go through those in the tutorial because it will just take too long. And you'll need to be careful at the edges of them. But also something to consider is bringing down possibly some of these edges as well, where there is a bit of an overhang. So it's all about trial and error, guys. Good luck with your designs and with your letters. Of course, once you've finished your letters, make sure you union them to your cup. And yeah, good luck everybody. Have fun. Okay everyone, so I've finished playing around with the letters now, and if I go back into edit mode and zoom in a bit closer, you can see I've brought down the bottoms of all of the letters and beveled them at the end. I kind of stuffed up that A a little bit, as you can see by the weird shape. I should have selected one more of those edges, I think, but anyway. And then what I've done is, I'll just tab out of there, I have dragged it back so that all of the back edge of the letters goes into the cup surface. So then when we apply the union modifier, it will union them together. So if I right click on the cylinder, the cup, and go to my Boolean union modifier, apply it to the text, apply. So there you go, now we have one object, and of course mine's done a double up, so I'll just delete that one. And now we have a beautiful cup with beautiful beveled letters. I'm quite happy with that. I might just go back and work on my cup a bit because I don't really like how square it's looking at the bottom. I would like it a little bit more rounded, and I might also play around with the handle a bit more. But anyway, good luck playing with yours, guys. I hope it works well. Sorry, one other thing I forgot to tell you. I'll just undo the last couple of steps. When I was in edit mode with my text here, I selected everything with A, and then I went to remove doubles over here on the left. Now when I pressed remove doubles, it actually removed about 42 vertices, I think it was. So yeah, it is worth doing. The less vertices to work with, the better. And so now I'll just go back and right click on my cup, union it with the text, apply. Cool. And of course I would save that now and then export it as an STL file so it was ready for printing. Good luck with yours, everybody.